everyone, back to our channel where we explore the fascinating world of data analysis. I'm Harshita Aswani, and today we have an exciting topic lined up for you: exploratory data analysis. So, exploratory data analysis is all about discovering insights, patterns, and stories hidden within our data. So, buckle up and get ready for a visual feast of data exploration. So first of all, what I did was I imported some necessary libraries such as NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and then the Seaborn. And then I imported my dataset. And then I checked the first 5 rows of the dataset. Then I checked the last 5 rows of the dataset. Then I looked for the shape. Here we can see that this dataset is having 99457 rows and 10 columns. And then I looked for the size. Here we can see that the size of the dataset is 994570. Size is actually multiplication of the number of rows and the number of columns. And then I looked for the null values by using isNull method. Here we can see that all the columns are having 0 null values. And then I looked for the duplicated values. Here we can see that there are no duplicated values because it is given false here. And then I looked for the column names. Here we can see that there are 10 columns. First one is invoice number, customer ID. The next is gender. The next is age. And then the next is category. And then the next is quantity. Then price, payment method, invoice date. And last is shopping mall. And then I checked for the information of the column names. So here we can see that in front of every column name, D type, that is data type, is given. In front of invoice number, customer ID, and gender, object data type is given, as you can see here. And in front of age, integer data type is given. In front of category, object data type is given. In front of quantity, integer data type is given. In front of price, float data type is given. In front of payment method, invoice date, and shopping mall, object data type is given. So what I did next was I changed the data type of invoice date from object to date type. So here you can see that I used pd.to underscore date time for changing the data type of invoice date. And then I used info method for looking at the change that I've done. Here you can see that the data type of invoice date has changed from object to date type. And then I used nUnique method for checking the unique values in all the column. Here we can see that invoice number and customer ID are having all the values unique, that is 99457, which is actually the total number of rows. We can see that gender has 2 unique values, that is male and female. Age has 52 unique values. Category has 8 unique values. Quantity has 5 unique values. Price has 40 unique values. Payment method has 3 unique values. Invoice date has 797 unique values, while shopping mall has 10 unique values. And then I just checked the customer gender distribution by creating a pie chart, as you can see here. For this, what I did was I first of all counted the gender type, each gender type. I calculated the count of each gender type by using the value counts method. Here you can see that. And then I created a pie chart by using this code. I set the title of the pie chart as customer gender distribution. So here you can see that from this pie chart, there are more females than males. 59.8% of the customers are female, while 40.2% customer were male. Now let's move on. Here I have created a bar graph showing the customer age group distribution. First of all, what I did was I defined the age groups. Here you can see that from 0 to 17, from 18 to 24, from 25 to 34, from 35 to 44, from 45 to 54, from 55 to 64, and the last one was 65 above. And after that, I created the age groups based on the age column, and then I created a histogram by using this code. I set the title as customer age group distribution, and then I also added labels to my histogram bars. Here you can see that whole histogram having these age groups from 0 to 17, 18 to 24, 25 to 34, 35 to 44, 45 to 54, 55 to 64, and then 65 plus. Here we can see that the number of customers in the age group 65 above are 7,571, and the number of customers in the age group 0 to 17 are 1,844. Here we can see that the maximum number of customers lie in the age group 35 to 44. The next, I created a bar chart showing the count of orders by categories. So here we can see that first of all, I calculated the count of each category by using value counts. And then I created a bar chart by using this code. And then I also added the labels to the bar chart by using this code. So here we can see that these all are the categories: clothing, cosmetics, food and beverage, toys, shoes, souvenir, technology, and books. So we can see that the count of orders of books category is quite less, that is 4,981, while the count of orders of clothing category is quite high, that is 34,487. Next, I have created a horizontal bar chart to visualize the average quantity for each category. Here I used this code to create the bar chart, and then I used this code to add the labels. Here we can see that price of this category, that is food and beverage, is quite low, that is 15.67. Price of this category, that is technology, is quite high, that is 3,156.94. This is a pie chart showing the payment method distribution. First of all, I calculated the count of each payment method that by using the value counts method, and then I defined the colors for each payment method here, and then I created a pie chart by using this code. So here you can see in this pie chart that the cash payment method is widely used, having a percentage of 44.7%, while the credit card payment method is the second most usable method with a percentage of 35.1%, and the debit card payment method is the least used payment method with a percentage of 20.2%. And after that, I have created a bar chart again showing the count of customers by shopping mall. First of all, I calculated the count of each shopping mall by using the value counts method, and then I created a bar chart by using this code, and then I added labels to this bar chart by using this code. Mall of Istanbul is having the maximum number of customer visit, that is 19,943, while the Imar Square Mall is having the least number of customer visit, that is 4,811.
If you like this video, give thumbs up and subscribe if you are new on this channel.